You're on bond for a case with us, and you've now picked up a new case. Your bond now gets revoked. He goes with you? No, sir. We'll appoint him a lawyer today.
Relax your hands.
Thank you so much for coming. Are you Mr. Pearson's mom? Okay. So is he working? Tell me about him.
Yes, he's working on it. He's in big trouble with me because I had him to do a voluntary repo on the sports car because he's not mature enough for it. He still goes.
They took the sports car.
I had him to do a voluntary repo.
Wow.
It's constantly done by.
You're my hero. Really? That's great. Mr. Pearson. She's great. You got to listen.
I made sure I enrolled him in the College of Maine. I go to College of Maine. I just graduated last May. This past May in cybersecurity. I'm an IT.
Great.
So he knows the rules.
Okay, I'll give you guys a lawyer, whatever you need, you know.
I was going to talk to you about what you can do for his first offense on this and get it over.
I can't. So let's do this. I'll provide you the lawyer. The lawyer can tell you how to move forward with dealing with the DAs, but I can't get involved at this point just because I can get in trouble for doing that. So let's do this. I need you guys. Let me see if I have an application on file. If you don't mind, I need you to fill out an application for me. Once you're done, I'll give you guys a lawyer and then you guys can work on the situation. Do you see whether he has a license to drive or no?
He has one. He has one.
Okay.
He does have one, Judge.
Great. As long as you have insurance as well, then you can continue to drive. Just be careful how you drive.
He's in my old hoopty now.
Okay, great. Okay, guys, if you want to go with Stephen, he'll take care of you guys and we'll have you sign a reset.
Okay.
Thank you so much for coming, man. How are you, man?
Good, thank you. Late birthday, I understand. What'd you turn, 41?
That's cute. It's like I have hair.
I know
need you
you're
to
real
say no.
busy, so I'm not gonna take much of your time. We have two cases, Judge.
Okay.
On Montoya Carrasco, first name Franklin, I just got appointed.
Are these in custody or on bond? Okay, so Carrasco,
To make it easy for you, he's got an immigration hold.
Okay, sorry, I was making out. Which one are we starting with?
Montoya.
Montoya.
That's the easier one.
Yes.
wait, we're talking about, okay, Montoya.
Cause number,
I got it. So it looks like she's got an ice hold, huh?
yes, Your Honor.
So whatever you want.
I need some time.
Of course.
I understand they told me 10.
However much time you need.
Okay, all righty.
Who's two?
This is this, wait, sorry, what was your question, Judge?
A little bit over a month.
No. You said you have a second person, right?
Second one, okay.
Who's the second one? I don't care, however much time.
Okay. The other one is a unusual case. It's the first case I've ever had in my life. Last name is Oriana Carranza. Is that the one?
Yeah.
So unusual.
One of them is for, that one for bail hearing, Judge. I don't know if you got the paperwork.
No, not yet, but. So it looks like this gentleman also has an ice hold as well. So whatever you want, however much time you need, it's whatever you want.
Okay.
Just,
And I got 30 days for him, but
Okay, sure.
I needed a bail, lowered bail. The bail is 2,501. He has no criminal record. The harassment between you and I, he allegedly threatened the so-called supposedly owner of a dog, that he was going to kill the dog. First case I've had that. And I could understand the argument that they're trying to make that the dog.
so you tell me it's a
person's property.
harassment of a dog.
Yes, now unless the dog's gonna come in and
Judge.
testify.
Judge, it's a little, Judge, it's a little.
Unless
Harassment
you
is
wanna do
based
PC
on
again.
him
Never a dull
threatening
moment
to
in
kill the
PJ.
Yeah,
dog.
I mean,
So it's based on the felony of cruelty, animal cruelty.
but it's not animal cruelty in the sense because
He also,
he didn't, it's not his dog.
Is it
He
alleged?
mistreat the dog.
He also threatened to kill the complainant's grandmother and her boss. Like, there's more to it, Judge, than
Well,
just the dog.
If they did that, I'm certain that the prosecutor's office would file assault charges.
Oh,
or
no, harassment.
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 Harassment is because of the dog.
Well, that may be the initial, like, let's say it's a dog that barking out of freaking control, like my neighbor's dog. It drives me up the freaking wall, right? But I don't go over there and I do anything about it.
So you don't want to admit it, huh? Right here, but
Is that what happened here?
that's what they
The
said.
Incessant barking?
Can I
We
just
already, yeah, we already added an eval for it. We're already gonna look at this case. We're gonna look into it.
What I want is them to dismiss it. First of all,
Oh, I
show
see.
the ownership of the dog. They have to, by law, have to register the dog, they have to chip them. And I follow those rules, Judge. I never violate the law. I don't want to be coming in front of you and say, "Please, Judge, give me the bird, please. I won't do it again."
So,
So,
look,
okay.
however much time you want, if you want to set it a week or 2 weeks, there's an ice hold, so there's really nothing that we
Yeah,
can,
I'm waiting the bill here.
okay, whatever you want, Tony, you got it. Just- The only thing I'm gonna ask is if they are able to bond out, like they get an immigration bond,
Yeah, I'll let
please
you
let
know.
them know they gotta come here so that we can do conditions so that they don't.
So are you saying you're willing to give them a PR bond?
Well, I don't know, because if we do that now, they may get shipped off to immigration and that's gonna put like a 3-month halt on everything. It's up to you,
They're carrying
but be
judge.
careful what you wish for, as they say.
But
You know what?
Judge, and I have not
So-
asked for bail certain individuals, but I think maybe it's appropriate for him to at very least consider the PR bond or maybe $100 secure bond.
You tell me. Don't take your time. There's no, you don't need to do it now. Just let me know.
Well, let's do $100. If push comes to shove, if he really wants. to-
Well, here's the thing. So on this gentleman, on Oriana, he took off on us. So
No,
we
it
did
wasn't
give him,
Oriana. It was the other guy, Montoya. But he's been to immigration. He's already,
Well,
Been immigration.
technically, yeah, he did take off for about
both
a
of them
month and a
take
half.
off on us. And we
that's
got back in
because that's
custody.
because he had a pending case. He's been
Oh.
in custody.
There's an immigration. That's
And these are-
Yeah. Okay.
So
Hit a DWI,
it's
whatever.
Oriana, the older one, but we've got so many discoveries to go. So I'll tell
Oh, okay.
Victoria. On the Oriana, if you would consider at least $100. He doesn't have a criminal record.
We're just
They
gonna,
charge him with what I think, I have 2 dogs, by the way.
Judge,
The next door dog keeps on barking. I've
But it
refrained
looks
myself.
like we gave him a GOB and he took off. Right? He took off and then he got
I'm sure
rearrested.
The prosecutor will tell you that he was in another county, Fairfield
we're,
County.
Let me
we're
do
looking,
this.
we're
I
looking
don't-
at
Mine is getting
that.
long.
I don't see
Yeah.
any other charges or,
And he's been in immigration. And they lifted
I know.
the
why was
hold.
he in immigration?
He wants $100 bond.
So, I mean, Judge, the state would be against reducing the bond just because.
If he,
it does seem like-
if he was given a GOB and he took off and we had to rearrest him and get him back, I'm not giving him $100 bond.
They transferred him directly.
Show me and then I'll give you the $100 bond.
Would you allow us to just, I would like to look into this case, just his criminal history a little bit, because I don't know about an out County, so.
I don't know.
I-
You do the research.
Either way, Judge, he does seem like he's a community risk.
Okay, you're talking about which one? Oriana?
Well, whoever you want.
Okay, Oriana's the one I want to
Okay.
bail.
Done.
The other guy, I waived
Got
for a
it.
lot of reasons.
Okay.
But Oriana, I gotta figure out whether he was transferred from immigration to here, because they lifted.
Look with Trey. Trey can tell you.
Okay, all right.
Yeah.
May I be excused or?
Tony, always a pleasure.
I
He showed
never
us,
volunteer. You tell me not to volunteer.
he showed us pictures of his dogs. They're very cute.
As long as they don't
But I got the
incessantly bark.
dogs next door, 2 of them, at 3 o'clock in the morning, they start barking.
Yes.
Who do we have here?
This is Ms. Holman and Ms.
Okay.
Strong is representing also Ms. Padilla. They both were pleased.
Right. Morning, Ms. Holman.
How are you doing, Your Honor?
And you were charged with theft. You're facing up to a year in jail and or a $4,000 fine because of the amount. You guys have worked out an agreement where on your case, they're offering you 8 days in jail with credit for the 8 days that you've done. Good morning, Mr. Medrano. Is he you speak English?
Yes, sir. But my last name is Diaz.
This is Diaz here.
That's okay. Both of you guys are giving up a lot of rights by entering into the agreement that you guys have now. You're giving up the right to a trial, right to compel witnesses to testify on behalf, confront and cross-examine your accusers. If you guys are not citizens, there are possible immigration consequences. You can be deported, excluded from the country, denied naturalization. You give up the right to appeal. So once you plead guilty, it will go on your record. You can never take it off. Is this what you want to do, Ms. Holman?
Yes, Your Honor.
Like I said, you're charged with the theft. You're facing up to a year in jail and or a $4,000 fine. The thing that you need to understand, ma'am, is that this is an enhanceable offense, meaning that if you continue to pick these up, at some point they will charge you with a felony and you're looking at days instead of years.
Yes, Your Honor.
8 days in jail, credit for the 8 days that you've done. Is this what you want to do, ma'am?
Yes, Your Honor.
How do you plead to the offense of theft? Guilty.
I plead guilty, Your Honor.
I will find you guilty, sentence you to 8 days in jail, give you credit for the 8. Good luck to you, man.
Thank you so much.
Sir Diaz, you are charged with criminal trespass. You've worked out an agreement. They're offering you 27 days in jail, credit for the 9 days that you've done. Is this what you want to do? How do you plead to the offense? Guilty or not guilty? I will find you guilty. I'll send you to the agreement. Good luck to you, sir. Thank you. If either are enhanced, needs to be abandoned, please. Always on jail premises. Always. Okay, counsel, come on up.
This is an off docket. Tell me when you're ready for the case number.
Tell me.
254-3247, Daniel Arevalo. This is a case of an ounce of prevention, hopefully is better than a pound of cure. I got on the case after he'd already appeared in court and got his bond conditions. He has random urinalysis. He travels a lot.
What does he do for
September, 7 days, 18 days in October, 21 days in November, what I would propose.
What does he do for work?
Construction, and would you like for him to
Sure.
come on up?
So this is what we normally do when they get called upon. They have to go to a Quest Diagnostics, wherever they are. Quest is all over the country, and they need a test at a Quest because it's a reputable lab.
I mean, we're talking Montana and Wyoming at times. What I was going to suggest is, could he call pretrial on Monday and give them his schedule and take a portable breath device?
I'm okay with that. Sure.
Okay.
Yes.
That way they can work.
I'm happy to do it.
Schedule.
Yep.
And it's a DWI, so we're making sure he doesn't.
Done.
Okay.
Sounds good with me.
I'll let with pretrial know.
Yeah,
Judge, so portable, no more mandatories, correct?
correct. Waive the fee. Are you ready?
Yes.
It's 254-3247. Okay, good luck.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you. All right, guys.
Like I
Take care.
say, ounce of prevention.
Mr. Sims, come on.
Judge, I have Kelly Savage, who I got appointed to today. The state has confirmed that there is a new address for the complainant, and so we have an amended MOAB for you,
Okay,
just for your signature, Judge. And then we're gonna get her to sign it as well. You want her to come up, Judge?
no,
Okay.
no, you're
Just have
good.
her sign it.
Yeah.
Thank you, Judge.
Of course, thanks, Mr. Sims. Runcie,
Judge, how are you?
did everything work out with the case from last week?
He's here because we have a motion to amend bond conditions, and then I guess he needs to sign the.
I waived the signature.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, I told them I waived it so that he wouldn't have to come down here.
Well, we're here.
Okay, just whatever you need, God.
Mind signing the motion since
Of
we are.
course.
I worked hard on getting that together.
Come on, man.
So I just need to have him wait for pretrial, and then he can go over the
Yeah.
49. Thank you, Judge. Appreciate
Absolutely,
it.
for sure. All right, hi, counsel, coming up. LaKayla, I'll hit you up next.
I'm here for Eric Ramirez.
Okay,
I'm approaching on his bond conditions.
who's your client?
Eric Ramirez.
Oh, that's the client, right, Eric Ramirez. I thought you meant you were appearing for an Eric. Okay, tell me,
So I'm approaching on his bond conditions.
did he just get out of jail?
He did not just get out of jail. However, he still does have the bond conditions that were set by the magistrate. He had his felony dismissed recently.
Okay, come up, Eric Ramirez. So it looks like He had a UUMV that was dismissed last week, and then in October, we have the terroristic threat here. What happened in the terroristic threat, Morgan, please?
So in the terroristic threat, the complainant and the defendant are in a dating relationship. The complainant told the officers that her and the defendant had gotten into an argument, and the defendant stated,
Give me a second. Okay.
the defendant stated, "I'm going to kill you." He then told her, "I'm going to have someone kill you." And the complainant stated she believes the defendant's threats were credible. And I believe the bond conditions was just no contact. There was a moat put in place, and then no drugs or alcohol, because there were allegations of alcohol use in the offense report.
What would you like, counsel?
Yeah, so I would just ask the court to revisit the no alcohol condition. In the sworn PC statement, there's no allegation of alcohol use. There is a statement in the OR, but there's no sworn statement for the court to make the finding that alcohol was a factor.
I mean, I can still, even if it's not in there, I can still add as a condition of bond that I don't want him drinking. How old are you, sir? Okay. Tell me about the allegation. Normally, when I have a case like this, where there's a threat, where there's an assault, where there's something of this nature, and there's either an alcohol, drug, anything like this, I usually do it as a condition that they can't. So, Morgan, tell me about, is there something with regards to alcohol?
It was just when the officers arrived and they were speaking to the defendant, they believed that he was intoxicated. I think they noted in the offense report there was a strong odor of alcohol coming from his person. And I think that's the only allegation of alcohol in this case.
Okay, that's why I did it, because when they get there, they allegedly either see him in some kind of state. And what I want to do is I do it as an effort to prevent any future thing from happening. Do you understand? Dude, if you're sick, we're going to have you go. You're on a deferred for a very serious. Is this a second degree? What is this? You're on deferred for a first degree felony where the minimum is 5 years to 99 years or life. You're on deferred for that type of case, and you've now picked up an assault of a family member. I got to tell you that there are some people in your life that are complete cancer to you. And if you don't cut those people out of your lives, they kill you. You have now been invaded with this type of cancer, and it's going to kill you. If it hasn't already, it's damn near close. Somehow, we have to get the message to you that rules are in place, and you now stand charged with assault of a family member. You're facing a year in jail and or a $4,000 fine. We're going to do probable cause. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can or will be used against you. The reason I have you out now is because I don't know what happened. The only thing I know is that the magistrate put your bond at $25,000, which is typically pretty high for a misdemeanor case. But, everything is about perspective, right? We need to know what happened, your priors, to see how we go forward. Okay, please.
Thank you, Judge. On May 1st, 2025, in Harris County, Texas, officer dispatched to a disturbance call. Officers arrived and made contact with the complaining witness who stated that she got into a physical altercation with the defendant, who is her ex-boyfriend. The complainant stated that she locked herself in the room and gave officers permission to enter. Officers then detained the defendant and spoke with the complaining witness, who stated that the defendant and her got into a verbal argument when the defendant pushed her onto the bed and began kicking her legs, causing pain. Officers observed bruises to the complaining witness's legs.
And Mr. Sanchez, I'm going to find that there's sufficient probable cause to go forward with your case. So he is on deferred for a burglary where the underlying facts are literally the exact same thing. I got to tell you, I've never been placed in this position, but I have to think that it really sucks to walk on eggshells, where you basically are in constant fear. What's going to happen to me today? Is he going to get upset? Is he going to go off on me today? Is something going to happen? Imagine. No one should have to live like that, Mr. Sanchez. It's just not fair. I'm ordering you not to have any contact with this person, not to be in possession of weapons, have a GPS monitor on your ankle so I know where you are at all times. You're not to go within 1,000 feet of where she lives or where she works. The monitor is going to tell me exactly where you are at all times. I'm going to tell you now that your bond is at $25,000. If I find that you break any of these conditions, I'm going to make your bond so high you'll have hairs off your beard falling out. Do you understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
You're not to consume alcohol, illegal drugs, or use anything of an intoxicating manner. What's your position on the bond reduction?
Judge, this is going to be opposed. This is because of the fact that the defense currently refers the underlying complaining witness being the same as is in this case. This is also the sixth case, Your Honor, although 3 of those have been dismissed. She's not here. Where the underlying complaining witness is the exact same as is in this case.
Did you want to say something?
Judge, again, he's indigent. He doesn't have money to afford any type of bond. I believe, looking back in the records on the felony case originally, I think that complaining witness, the same complaining witness here, was saying that nothing happened. There was miscommunication. Somebody else called the cops. I don't know if they've contacted her on this particular case. But just as far as that's concerned, I know he is on the deferred, but just to give you a little backstory, my understanding, it was a no threatening her or harassing behavior as part of the condition of the deferred. He was allowed to contact her. I believe, she's saying X, but she invited him over. He was authorized to be there. And so from that standpoint, just giving a little bit of background on everything, I would be asking for a PR bond, $1,000 PR bond on this case. He does live in Cleveland, Texas. He has told me he will stay away from this individual. He's not working at the moment. He doesn't have any means, manner to afford any other type of bail, Judge.
Do we know if it was a condition of his bond that he wasn't to have contact with her while he was on probation?
I believe it was just no threatening or harassing, but double checking on that. But
Judge.
It says here among the other allegations that he's
right, and other stuff was, I think it was a whole bunch of fees that he failed to pay, didn't show up to.
testing positive for meth, didn't do the BIP program, didn't do the DDRP program.
Judge, with this complaining witness, it was no threatening harassment.
Yeah, that was.
I didn't hear you. What'd you say?
With this complaining witness, it was no threatening harassment.
Okay. Mr. Sanchez, I'm going to be straight. You scare me. You scare me. And it scares me that the last thing I want is another death on our streets. And, he's being held at no bond as it is now. So anything that we do would be, I do think that a PR bond is wholly inappropriate. I'm not going to give him a PR bond. I will give you a bond reduction. I'll reduce it to $10,000. Roxanne, a GPS prior to release. Cut the cancer out, man. I'm telling you, it's going to kill you at some point. Really, just life is not worth sitting in a 6x9 box for the next 15 years where there's so much fun. I mean, the new Switch is coming out, man. I'm like to play for, but now, really, life's too short, man. Get it, Mr. Sanchez.